Hi, Billy.
Hi, Miss April.
Did you go on your missions trip to Mexico yet?
No, it's in a week and a half.
Well, how's learning Spanish going?
It's going all right, I guess. Sorry, Miss April. I'm really tired.
Oh, did you stay up late last night?
No, I even got some extra shut-eye, but I guess I didn't sleep very well. I had a couple of dreams that seemed surreal.
Oh, that's what we're going to talk about today. Dreams and interpretation of dreams.
Interpreting the dreams.
Yes, do you know what that is?
I think so.
What is it?
Okay, this is just a guess.
Okay,
I could be wrong.
that's okay.
Is it where somebody has a dream in a language like Spanish and then interprets it into English?
No, but that's a good guess though.
Oh, well, I reckon I don't know what it is then.
It's telling someone the meaning of their dream.
What? You mean dreams can have a meaning?
Sometimes there are some people in the Bible who had dreams that had meanings. God was giving them a message through their dreams and letting them know what was going to happen.
Like who in the Bible?
Joseph, for one.
Is he that guy with the colorful coat?
Yes, God gave him a dream that meant all of his brothers would one day bow down to him. That didn't go too well with his brothers, and they ended up selling him into slavery.
So how did he go from being a slave to his brothers bowing down?
It's a long story, but the short version is that he went to prison.
Prison?
Right. He was accused of something he hadn't done and got sent to prison. But that let him interpret the dream of the person who served wine to the king.
Good grief, the king's wine-serving guy was in prison too?
Yes, the king of Egypt, Pharaoh, got angry with two of his servants, his baker and the wine server, and threw them both into jail. Then they both had dreams one night.
I wonder if he made good cookies.
Who?
That baker. I'd never throw the baker in jail because I like cookies too much. My favorite's chocolate chip, but I like cranberry oatmeal cookies and peanut butter cookies and lemon crinkle cookies.
Okay, we're getting a little distracted. I don't know if he made cookies, but I think he made bread.
Oh, bread's good too, especially cornbread, but cookies are better. Chocolate cookies and sugar cookies.
Billy, we're talking about dreams.
Oh yeah, why do you think he made bread?
Because his dream was about bread. The wine server had a dream about grapes. He was squeezing the juice into a cup and giving it to the king.
Cookies and bread and grape juice? Now I'm feeling sleepy and hungry. Did the dreams mean they were going to get to have a special snack in prison?
Not quite. God told Joseph what the dreams meant. In 3 days, the wine server was going to get his old job back, but the king was going to have the baker killed.
Why?
We don't know. He could have been plotting against the king and been caught. The Bible doesn't say, but what we do know is that Joseph asked the wine server to help him get out of prison.
You mean like help him escape? He could have tunneled under the wall and then the server guy could have driven the getaway car.
No, Billy. There weren't any cars back then, and he wasn't trying to escape. He just wanted him to put in a good word for him with the king.
Oh, did he do it?
Nope. In 3 days, when he got his old job back, he forgot all about Joseph, who was stuck in jail for 2 more years. That is, until Pharaoh had a dream.
I think I remember hearing this story. There was something about 7 fat cows and then 7 skinny cows that ate the fat ones.
That's right.
I never understood that story because I ain't never heard of cows eating other cows. I thought they just ate grass and chewed their cud, whatever that is.
They do, but remember, this was just a dream. Joseph was able to interpret the dream and tell them that they needed to store up the food for the next 7 years so that there would be enough to eat during the 7 years of famine that was coming. The king put him in charge, and then everyone had to bow down to him.
Oh, that's like his dream.
Yes, Joseph's brothers eventually had to come to Egypt to buy food, and they bowed down to him.
Wow, that dream was right.
Yes, because God had given it to him.
Sometimes I have dreams and then I can't remember what they are when I try to tell somebody about them. I wish there was a way I could record them and then play them back.
You should write them down right away so you don't forget them. The Bible says that Daniel, who was another person who had prophetic dreams, wrote all the facts of his dreams down.
What does that big old word mean?
Which word?
It started with a pro, like professional.
Oh, prophetic. It means something that's going to happen in the future. Throughout the Bible, God let people know what was going to happen in the future.
Like a horoscope?
No, not like a horoscope at all. Things like horoscope and tarot cards and psychics are extremely dangerous. They're part of the occult, which is evil. The Bible warns us to stay far away from that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Anytime we aren't sure what to do, like when we have decisions to make, we can ask God to help us, and He will. And if we need to know something about the future, God will tell us.
Oh.
Throughout the Bible, God would tell what was about to happen, and they would prophesy to everyone. That just means that they would tell what God had said about the future events. Sometimes these people who were prophets would actually hear God's voice. Sometimes they would just supernaturally know something, and sometimes God would give them a dream or a vision.
The eye doctor said I have 20/20 vision, but he told me that last year. I hope that don't mean my eyes are getting old.
It doesn't. It means that you can see things from 20 feet away that most people can see from that distance. But I wasn't talking about that kind of vision. A prophetic vision is like a dream that God gives someone about the future, but the person is awake rather than asleep.
Like a daydream?
Yes, kind of. A daydream is when you're just thinking about something, but a vision is when God lets you actually see something as if it was right there in front of you.
Like a TV?
Yes. The Bible says in the book of Joel that God will speak to people through both visions and dreams, so we should pay attention to what we dream. And if you feel like God gives you a dream, then you should write it down as soon as you wake up so you can remember it.
Well, I don't think I'll ever forget last night's dreams. They're stuck in my brain. You reckon my dreams had a meaning?
I don't know. You could pray and ask God to show you what they mean, the interpretation.
I'm gonna do that.
What was your dream, Billy?
Well, there was two of them. In the first one, I was at school and everyone was talking in Spanish and I couldn't understand anything they were saying. I kept thinking, oh no, I have a hard enough time understanding English. Now I'm gonna fail for sure. And then I woke up.
Billy, I should mention that not every dream is a message from God. I think you might just be worried about your upcoming Mexico trip. Sometimes we have dreams about things that are bothering us. It's our brain's way of processing how we feel.
I am kind of scared that I won't be able to talk to everybody like I want to. Well, let me tell you about my another one dream. Maybe that one was a message from God and needs interpreting.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, I was dreaming that I was at a wiener roast and we were making s'mores over the fire.
Okay, making s'mores over the fire.
I reached in the bag and I pulled out a giant marshmallow. I mean, it was a big old big one. And I said, whoa, look at this giant marshmallow. I took a big bite of it and then I woke up. And then I realized I had a corner of a pillow in my mouth.
I'm not so sure that dream had a meaning either. Is there any chance that you were hungry when you went to bed?
Yeah, I didn't eat supper last night. I was listening to my Spanish words on my phone before dinner and I fell asleep. My mama said she sent my sister to wake me up, but she must not have. We were having spaghetti, so she probably wanted to make sure there was plenty for her.
Oh well. Even though last night's dreams probably didn't have a meaning, keep watching for ones that do. And be sure to write them down so you don't forget them.
All right. You know, all this talk about food just reminded me that my mama packed me some cookies to snack on. I'm gonna go eat one.
Okay, bye Billy.
Bye now.